Tuesday. Y'all, why did a federal informant, a dirty one that was probably already dirty before he even became a federal informant, get indicted and also sentenced to 13 years in prison? Y'all, we gonna get into it, y'all. We is going to get into it, y'all. Welcome in the building. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. We is about to get into it, you guys. Let's get into it. But I do want to say, people who become federal informants, these are people. Hey, D-Dot, how are you? Welcome. People, if y'all don't know, federal informants, it's, some of the dirty people that become federal informants. It is people on the streets who the feds are like, okay, you did this, but we gonna ask you to be one of our people for us, right? Hey, Lord. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Arda Ward, Craig, Mississippi. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Carol. Y'all is coming in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Y'all, we got a dirty little corrupt confidential informant that got arrested and also got sentenced to 13 years in prison. Y'all, hey, Michael, how are you? Welcome. A dirty, confident informant, y'all. He just got sentenced to 13 years in prison. And y'all, we are going to read and get into it, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going down with these federal indictments, you guys. This is out of Chicago. So it says, federal judge in Chicago sentences corrupt informant to 13 years in prison. Y'all, we're going to get into it, y'all. We is going to get into it, right? So it says, Chicago, a suburban Chicago man who was who cultivated a corrupt relationship with a federal law enforcement agency while trafficking the white powder. Hey, Blockhead, how are you? Oh, yeah. But anyway, y'all, let's finish reading. So it says, a federal with the federal law enforcement agent while trafficking the white stuff, the white stuff, y'all know what the white stuff is, right? Has been sentenced to 13 years in federal prison. Y'all, let's get into it, y'all. In 2018, Gary Howard, 48, of Oak Lawn, Illinois, bless you, Oak Lawn, Illinois, attempted to purchase 10 kilos of the white powder. Unbeknown to Howard, the seller was confidentially working on behalf of law enforcement. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lord. Hey, Miguel, how are you? It says, when the pair met in the parking lot of a furniture store in Chicago, Howard possessed more than $133,000 in a backpack and offered to buy half of the white powder. Howard was arrested and subsequently searched of his residence, which turned up more than $106,000 in cash, a drug ledger, and a loaded handgun. Y'all, I'm telling you, when you become a confidential informant, you is really a dirty person trying to help the feds catch all the other dirty people. So let's continue to read. It says, at the time, the attempted rug deal, Howard was a registered confidential informant for Homeland Security investigations, and his handler. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Corey, this is not the channel for that, sir, okay? Anyway, it says, y'all, we got to read that again. Hold up, y'all. D-Dot says, I just watched a black woman get jumped by. Yes, I seen that in New York, D-Dot. Yes, that's a hot and popping topic too. When I say this week is last week, the last 2 weeks has been off the chain, y'all. It has been off the chain, right? So I'm gonna read this again. Oh, D, that says crazy. The lounge. I know. She was just trying to park her car, and then next thing you know, they calling her the N word and saying she's a slave. All kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it went down. But guess what? They went to their house and they were protesting at those 3 Mexican guys' houses in front of them, like a whole bunch of people. But we're gonna get into that another time. But yes, D dot, that is crazy. But y'all, oh my God, did y'all just hear? Okay, I just read, hold up, swole up, hold up, swole up, hold up. I got to read this again. It says, at the time of the attempted drug deal, Howard was a registered confidential informant for Homeland Security investigations, and his handler, y'all, I didn't know they give the handlers to people who are confidential informants. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is something new to me. This is new to me. It says his handler was a special Agent Anthony Sabani. Howard and Sabani had cultivated a corrupt relationship in which Howard paid Sabani thousands of dollars in exchange for sensitive law enforcement information and protection from other law enforcement agencies. Oh my God, this is crazy. Cray, Mississippi said, what's his name again? His name is Gary Howard. Oh my God, this is crazy. So he's one confidential informant paid his handler, who was a special agent, to what does it say? In exchange for sensitive law enforcement information and protection from other law enforcement agencies. Oh my God. Hey, Javier, how are you? Welcome in. Oh my God. Y'all, let's continue reading. It says a federal judge last year convicted Howard of drug conspiracy and attempted drug possession. On July 2nd, 2025, the U.S. District Judge Stephen C. Seeger sentenced Howard to 13 years in prison for being a little dirty informant. Oh my God. Y'all, he was probably, let's continue to read, y'all. Let's continue to read. It says the sentence was announced by Andrew S. Boutros, United States Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, and Sheila G. Lyons, Special Agent in charge of the DEA Chicago Field Division. Oh my goodness. It says valued assistance was provided by the FBI, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Officer of the Inspector General, and the IRS Criminal Division. Hey, Sharice, how are you? Oh my goodness. It says the Sabani-Howard partnership stained the reputation of the HSI and the law enforcement at large, as their actions eroded the public trust. Assistant U.S. Attorneys Jonathan L. Shai and Jared Haston argued in the government sentencing memorandum. Corrupt confidential informants and those who work to corrupt federal law enforcement will be held accountable. Oh my God. Y'all, they gave him 13 years, was it? 13 years in prison. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. D-Dot said, welcome newcomers to Pure Survival. Yes, D-Dot, welcome. And yes, this is Pure Survival. Y'all, whenever people become, situations to the federal government, when they do bad things, this is when the government will come in and they will be like, hey, do you want to be a confidential informant? We know you got these charges right here, but do you want to be a confidential informant for us? And then that's when their sentences will probably get lessened or whatever, right? You may not have to do any time depending on your crime, but you have to really work them streets for them feds, right? But he was doing that. I don't know how he became a confidential informant now, but It seems like he was probably one of them street boys. I call them street boys, selling drugs and stuff like that. And then made an agreement and violated the whole agreement. Oh my God. Sheree says, I miss your video and I'm theirs. Wait, I miss your video and I am theirs. Okay. Wait, I don't know what you're saying, Sharice. You gotta let me know. Oh, Sharice said I'm good to you. Yeah. Yes, y'all. So this guy, Mr. Gary Howard, who is 48 years old, he was doing all kind of stuff, violating his confidential informant agreement, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all, this is crazy. Hey, Chimney, Chinmay, how are you? Y'all, do y'all know any confidential informants? Y'all, I'm saying this is crazy. Dida said it's over after that. Wow. Yes, he violated, y'all. Let me move the camera over here. He violated, let me move this down. Hold on, you guys. So, y'all, he violated his little confidential informant. Hold on. He violated his confidential informant agreements, and he got 13 years in prison. Y'all, this is what happens. Uh-oh, let me move this over here, you guys. I'm like, this darn thing is acting crazy. Hold on. This thing is acting crazy during survival, y'all. What is going on? What is... Okay. Maybe like that? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Dida said the lounge, get that troll out. Wait, which one? Oh, somebody got... Okay, yeah, let me get him out. Actually, hold on, Dida. I'm gonna make... Hold on. All right, D-Dot. Because I don't have no, okay. Okay, D-Dot, you got the wrench now. Nikki says, right, I am white. I was told once you see black. Okay. Let me get some of these folks out. Let me just, yeah, Michael, let me make you a mod. You and D-Dot, because I don't have any mods in here right now, and we got folks trolling, and I ain't got the time, nor the D, or the second. Uh-oh. Oh, Michael Miller, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, Michael, if you're still there, please don't, oy. Hold on, Michael. I did not mean to time you out. Michael, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, Michael, you're back. You're back, Michael. You're back. Okay, Michael, you're back. I'm sorry. No. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this right here. I meant to add you as a mod. Okay, Michael, you're a mod. You and D-Dot now, because I don't have any. Hey, Carol. Okay, Michael, Michael, put a 1 in the chat if you hear me. Michael Miller, you back? Is Michael back? I hid Michael, but I unhid him. Michael, let me know if you're back, because I unhid you. Okay, we back, Michael. Okay. All right, yes. Can y'all please get them trolls out of here, and y'all send them to the block party, wherever they may lay, wherever they may slay at, right? Okay, you back. Sammy, from the federal, from the feds. I get my information from the feds. So yes, it's on the federal website. D-Dot, let's get them. Yes, y'all, get them. Yes. Okay, so you guys, where's, okay. So y'all, I did not know that, these federal informants, I didn't know this till recently. Let me say that these federal informants, they basically, you know, they will get some time off of their sentence, depending on what it is. Depending on what it is, they will give them less time and probably no time if they agree and sign a paper and say, I want to be a federal informant. So this is what this guy did. Gary Howard, he was a federal informant. And then he had what's called a handler. I was like, whoa, they issue handlers like they do in Hollywood, y'all. I did not know that, did y'all? I did not know. I did not know. Gregory says informant lying on the people. Gregory said, yes, they do get paid too. Oh, wow. Gregory says state snitch. Yes, I'm going to reread this section because, y'all, when I say, I'm like, this is crazy, y'all. And yes, this is federal information from the federal website. Yes. So it says, I just got to read this one part again, y'all, because this is crazy, right? This is crazy. It says that, let me see, let me go back up because it said at the time of the attempted drug deal, Howard was a registered confidential informant for the Homeland Security investigations and his handler was Special Agent Anthony Sabini. It says Howard and Sabini had cultivated a corrupt relationship in which Howard paid Sabini thousands of dollars for exchange of sensitive law enforcement information and protection from other law enforcement agencies. Now, wait a minute now. I'm asking the question, are they going to bring Special Agent Anthony Sabini to the forefront too? Because if they created some type of relationship, like a corrupt relationship, is he going down too? I mean, even though he was a handler or a special agent, or was he on special assignment too? For him to really watch Howard and watch his moves, see what he's doing. I don't know. Nick says, I Googled you. Y'all, why is a troll trolling? Nick, ain't nobody got time. We ain't talking about me, okay? Craig, Mississippi says, of course not. Nope. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out where is he going to be charged? Because if you made a corrupt, if you had a corrupt relationship with another another special agent, which is a handler, and one of the persons going down, don't you think the other person may have something to do with it, right? I'm just saying. Let me see. So, y'all, I want to read this one more time again, the whole article, because like I said, I got this from the federal website, y'all. So it says, federal judge in Chicago sentences corrupt confidential informants to 13 years in prison. Craig, Mississippi says, no, he would testify against him. He probably would, but I guess maybe he would be used as a witness, right? A witness, I guess. But if they had a corrupt relationship, that means that he may be under investigation, or if he's a witness, like, what did you bring to the table? Because evidently you gave him information. It says he gave him it says Special Agent Anthony Sabini, who was his handler, gave him some information on some federal law enforcement sensitive information. But y'all, we're going to read it again. I don't know. This is crazy, y'all. These people is out here, I'm telling you, running amok in these streets, right? It says Chicago, because this happened in Chicago. So it says, you good, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. It says a suburban Chicago man who cultivated a corrupt relationship with a federal law enforcement agent while trafficking the white powder has been sentenced to 13 years in federal prison, y'all. In 2018, it says Gary Howard, 48, of Lawn Oak, Illinois, attempted to purchase 10 kilograms of the white powder. Unbeknown to Howard, the seller was a confidential the seller was confidentially working on behalf of law enforcement. So I'm telling you, this seems like some kind of setup to me. But at the same time, where did they get Howard? How did Howard become a confidential informant? Was he offered that because he was already doing, selling rugs on the street? He got caught, and then the feds were like, okay, if you want to be a confidential informant, you don't have to serve no time. You just have to work these streets for us. This is what it sounded like. And then when he got out there, he started doing the same thing. And then he tried to make a sale from a law enforcement agent. And that just blew everything out the water for him. D-Dot says, Michael M., we sending people to the block party. Yes, send them people to the block party. D-Dot and Michael. Y'all know we don't got time to play over here, right? This is grown folks. This is not the playground, okay? We don't got teeter-totters and swings and merry-go-rounds, okay? So anyway, let's continue. So it says, when the pair met in the parking lot at a furniture store in Chicago, Howard possessed more than $133,000 in the backpack and offered to buy half of the white powder. Howard was arrested and subsequently searched of his residence. A subsequent search of his residence turned up more than $106,000 in cash, a drug ledger, and a loaded gun. So y'all telling me that this man, y'all knew he was probably already with the smoke. He was already probably a street dude, from what it sounds like to me. He had $133,000 on him, and then he had $106,000 at the house. And he had a drug ledger and a loaded gun. So D-Dot said he's definitely going down. Yes, he is definitely going down. And then for him to get with his partner and pay his partner some money because he wanted to be protected from other law enforcement agencies so he can move about them streets the way he wanted to, where he just go and he just show his badge and say, I'm Gary Howard. Is that supposed to be some type of protection? I don't know. Hey, Don, how are you? Cray says law enforcement buys drugs all the time. That leads to an arrest. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They put them. That's how they get in the hoods, in the streets. Come on, let's be for real. Let's be honest, right? D-Dot said is his partner in jail too? No, it didn't say anything about his partner going to jail. And his partner is his handler, it says. Yeah, that's his handler, is a special agent. So I'm like, something ain't right. But I think they put the special agent to be Howard's handler because they already knew that he was on street time. And they knew that he was a confidential informant for the feds already. But y'all, I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. So let's continue. It says a federal judge last year convicted Howard of drug conspiracy and attempted drug possession. On July 2nd, 2025, the U.S. District Judge Stephen C. Seeger sentenced Howard to 13 years in federal prison. Sabini was convicted. Oh, wait, hold on. I misread this. So his partner, it did say, Sabini was convicted in 2023 of illegally structuring financial transactions, concealing material facts from the U.S. government of Homeland Security, and filing false federal tax returns. So they were a bunch of criminals. He was sentenced in October 2023 to more than 6 years in federal prison. Okay, y'all, I didn't go all the way down. Okay, yes. So him and his partner went down. Wow. So he got his partner got 6 years in federal prison. And then Howard, he got 13 years in federal prison. So y'all, they were a bunch of little thug gangsters working for the feds and got busted. Oh my, yeah, D-Dot, it answers my question too. So I'm like, oh, okay. So this is what we doing out here in these streets, y'all. Is this what we doing in these streets? So y'all, let's continue to read. Okay, because I missed that. I'm going to read it again. It says, Sabini, which was Howard's handler, he was the special agent. was convicted in 2023 of illegally structuring financial transactions, concealing material facts from the U.S. government, for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and filing false federal tax returns. He was sentenced in October of 2023 to more than 6 years in federal prison. The sentence was announced by Andrew S. Bortros, United States Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, and Sheila G. Lyons, Special Agent in charge of the DEA Chicago Field Division. Valuable assistance was provided by the FBI, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Office of Inspector General, and the IRS Criminal Investigations. It says the Sabini-Howard partnership stained the reputation of HSI and law enforcement at large, as their actions eroded the public's trust. Assistant U.S. Attorneys Jonathan L. Shai and Jared Haston argued in the government's sentencing memorandum, corrupt confidential informants and those who work to corrupt federal law enforcement federal law enforcement will be held accountable. Y'all, I'm telling you, this situation is crazy. This situation is crazy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Y'all, so one got 13 years and the other one got 6 years. But y'all, I'm telling you, Dida says, so there's others involved. Yes, there's probably others involved, because if Sabini gave Howard some information on other law enforcement for protection, he seemed like he dirty too. Because if you're supposed to be doing a job as a federal informant and you have to be watching and being honest and stuff like that, if you out there doing dirty stuff and giving this Howard information on trying to how to protect himself with other law enforcement agencies, he must be doing something too, right? Cray says, I thought we were going to talk about Beyonce's robbery, which it wasn't. Cray, Mississippi. Beyonce. I can switch because that was just a small article on the, with the feds, because y'all know I love doing court cases. But I had to read that because I'm like, darn, people, these federal agents is cutting up too. Who can you trust? Nobody is like a good person. It seems like, goodness gracious, a lot of them is dirty cops, right? But Beyonce, I think that was a whole PR stunt. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that stunt with Beyonce getting her car broken into allegedly was a PR stunt? I really think so. Hey, Tarika, how are you? I think it was a whole PR stunt. Y'all know Jay-Z. Hey, my baby, Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. My baby says salute, beautiful, and shout everyone out. Shout out to everyone in the building. Smash the like button, y'all. Yes, my baby Jamil. Y'all subscribe to my baby's channel right there. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy in the building. Yes, indeed. Michael put 111. Dida says, I'm surprised Beyonce didn't mention about her 2CB. D-Dot, you was a mess. The reason why, because she was high off it and she didn't even probably realize or recognize that she didn't got her Tootsie stolen too, right? Oh my God. Brian says, thank you. You got a beautiful smile. Thank you. Lord says, I don't know if you ever heard of Trench's News, but he's a well-known confidential informant. Yes, Lord, we be watching, me and Jamil watch him too. I didn't know he's a did you know, baby, hold on, let me check. Did you know that, baby, did you know that? What? That Trench's News was a confidential informant?
Yeah. I like Trench's News.
Oh, wow. Because Lord was saying, she said that.
I like Trench's News. He's a good dude. Like he admits and accepts that this is what he did. This is what he done. But he blew up on YouTube and he talks about, like, to kids, don't go down the route that I did. Don't go down. Don't be listening to these street guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you in jail. They're gonna get you death.
Mm-hmm.
He speaks against that. That's why he turned his life over.
Yeah.
And told on some people or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's against criminals. He's against what he thought was once cool.
Yeah.
So I like Trenton.
Yeah, we watch that, Lord. Good. Thank you for that. Because we watch him. I like him. He always be in his little pooh shiesty mask. Yeah. We be watching him. Yes, he be giving some good information though.
Speak out against the
crimes and stuff.
Criminal stuff. Mm-hmm. I love all of them.
Oh yeah. We be watching it. Yeah, because we watch a lot of crime networks, a lot of law and crime, a lot of this type of stuff where well, not the confidential informants, but like federal cases, people going to jail and stuff like that.
You can make a mistake, you can live a certain way,
and then turn your life around.
Can change. Mm-hmm. And the fact, and I just told you the other day, that if somebody's an informant, if somebody's a snitch or something like that, it's not effective to us because we don't live a street life.
Yeah, exactly.
So if that's what you get for living a street life. Yeah,
that's what these guys, they were like street guys that were informants that even broke the confidential informant rules of engagement. That is crazy. My baby says, I definitely believe that that robbery was fake as heck. Oh yeah, absolutely. D-Dot says, salute Jamil. Cray, Mississippi says, I agree. New tour, it wasn't her car. Yeah, it's a whole, that was a whole setup. Hey, Cherie says, I can't wait. I'm sorry, I can't see well, am blind. I am so sorry. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Sharisa. Okay.
She still enjoys it.
Yeah.
How deep is that?
Yeah. Y'all, shout out to Sharice. Oh my goodness, Sharice. Yes. That's what I love. When people have certain situations, I used to work at it's called the blind, I forget the name of the place, but it was basically a place, Sharice, where blind people worked at. And when I tell you, they was in there working the machines, they were doing everything as a normal person would. I was like, now this shouldn't stop anybody that has a certain handicap or medical condition. It shouldn't stop them from working or doing anything. So shout out to you, Sharice, for even trying to type and trying to be here on the live. Shout out to you, heart. Y'all put the prayer hands up for Sharice in the comment box, because she is, oh my goodness, she is a blessing. I mean, we all are blessings, right? But shout out to her because she's not letting her situation stop her from living her life.
Good content.
Yes. C. Michelle says, I think that was a setup for Beyonce. Items to be stole. Why would her choreographer have all this stuff in her rental car? Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's crazy. D-Dot says, a device. Nobody trying to hear or smell that. D-Dot, you is a best. You is a best. You is a best. You is a hot best. You is a hot best. Hey, John, how are you? Welcome. D-Dot says, shout out to her. Yes. C Michelle says it's not like her retirement plan was on the laptop. I know, right? C Michelle, like, what is going on, right? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. But it's crazy. Lord says, yep, we got hold on. Lord says, yep, we got one in Chicago called the Lighthouse. Yes. Nothing but blind people putting in real work. Yes, Lord. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, yes. I was doing some work in there, doing some inspections and stuff. And yes, those people was working machines, and they were walking around. They had the little sticks, and they had the place set up for them to work and to get around. But when I tell you they was working hard, they was working so hard. My heart goes out to them. Hey, Tammy, welcome in the building, Tammy. Hey, Christopher, how are you? Welcome. Chris from LA, South Central. We just watched 2,000 ICE agents leaving. Oh wow, they're finally leaving, Christopher. I thought they was never gonna leave. Oh my goodness. Leandro says Easy E. Let me see. James says Oh, you are very beautiful. Welcome. Thank you, James. Let's see. Yeah. Lord say, hey, Tammy Strickland. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. I thought, let me look that up. Cause, I thought them homelands, what's it called? Them ICE agents was going to be there forever, y'all. Let's look that up. Cause them ICE agents was doing a whole lot while they were in California. Were they not? They were jumping out of bushes. They were snatching people up. They was even going to like the Home Depots. They were going to these warehouses. They were going to all different places and doing a lot, doing the most on the coast. Cherise Brewster is laughing. They be doing the most on the coast. I'm telling you, they was jumping out bushes. They were going to people's doctors. From what I heard, I can't confirm this, but when like those people who were immigrants, they had doctor's appointments. They said they were even going up to the doctor's appointments and snatching them up. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to say something that I can't confirm, but I did read that somewhere, and I was like, these ICE agents are doing too much. They're doing way too much. Cray says ICE isn't leaving, just relocate. Cray, Mississippi. We gotta watch him. Cray, Mississippi. He like, I'm Cray, Mississippi. I don't know how old you are, but I'm just gonna call you nephew, okay? I'm gonna call Cray, Mississippi is a nephew of our family, y'all. Cause Cray, Mississippi, he be cutting up talking about ICE ain't leave, they just relocate. But that's true though. That is true. Cray, Mississippi, you is probably absolutely right. Let's see what they talking about. ICE agents leaving Los Angeles. Let me see. Leaving LA. Let's see what we find out, y'all. Let's see what we find out. Because I'm telling you, it is... Dang, LA mayor confronts... Dang, just 7 days ago, and they were still there? 4 days ago, standoff? Y'all, this is... I thought this was already done and over. Sheree says, yes, I'm laughing hard and hard about it. Yes, this is crazy, y'all. I thought... Remember when me and Jamil, we went downtown and we went to the Capitol and we had thought it was the ICE situation going on, and that was not even the thing. It was a whole, with the Trump thing, the I don't like Trump parades or whatever you want to call it. But the ICE agents, I thought they had been gone. Y'all, and they is as of 4 days ago. Let me see. 4 days ago, standoff between federal agents and protesters. Y'all, this is crazy. We about to watch this, y'all. We thank you for giving me that information, because y'all, I thought this ICE situation was done and over with. I thought they went home, they took some vacation and went about their business, but absolutely not. They is still over there cutting up. Y'all, we got to watch this. Oh my God, I did not know that. I did not know. Tammy says ICE ain't ever gone. I know, right, Tammy? They just, like nephew Cray, Mississippi said, they just picked up and relocated. I thought the situation was gone. I thought everything was kind of resolved, because I hadn't heard anything about it, and I didn't research anything either. God Prime says they need to be looking for the list. I know, right? Where's the list at? Y'all, they said Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever, is she supposed to be testifying up in Congress or something like that? Did you guys hear about that? I'm telling y'all, there is so much going on. I'm telling you. Dida said, yes, I still be around. They need to go sit down somewhere and cool off. Maybe warm up, maybe, right? Maybe warm up. Cray, Mississippi says, thanks. No given name of thanks, no given name of it's lounge. What's your mama's name? And that I watch come of Jamil's videos. We know who he is. Cray, Mississippi, don't start no mess with me, okay? My mama named me the lounge, okay? We're gonna have this fight, nephew, okay? My mama named me the lounge. That is what is on my government, my government, my driver license. It's on my birth certificate. It says the lounge. That's what my mama named me. She said, okay, we're gonna name you the lounge. Craig, Mississippi. This is the nephew. This is the nephew of the lounge, y'all. Craig, Mississippi is the nephew. He the one be asking too many questions. No, he be like the one. He be ear hustling and eye hustling when grown folks having a conversation, and then he be like, "Oh, well, what happened? Well, what happened?" But go sit down, Craig, Mississippi. Go sit your little nosy tail down. Go sit down somewhere. Go have a seat, right? Kathy said she said she was willing to testify to her list. Oh wow. Yes, Kathy, I heard that. I was like, "Oh, are they going to give her some type of immunity or ain't no immunity going on?" Cuz if Trump is on that list, y'all, I'm telling you it's not going to be y'all, I'm telling you people are going to start flipping out. Dida says Ice needs to go to the corner and have a Coke and a smile. Dina, you is the best. Tabby says she's allegedly putting out the list. Oh wow. Did I say Cray's funny? I know Cray, Mississippi, he is a nephew of the lounge because he is a mess, right? He be asking too many questions, right? My name is the lounge. That is what's on my birth certificate, baby. Okay, Lord says, Lord is on my, okay, Lord, see, Lord is on her birth certificate too. D-Dot, is that what's on yours? Tammy, is that what's on your birth certificate too? Johnny? Okay. Everybody got their name, their government name over here on YouTube, right? Cray, Mississippi, you is a mess. Cray says, Jamil answered question. He's funny too, and you are too, and so are you, Lounge. Oh, thank you, Cray, Mississippi. You know we have a good time over here. We had some good times over here, right? Tammy says it is. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, my mama named me the Lounge. Tammy mama named her Tammy Strickland. D-Dot, his mom named D-Dot Judah. Okay. Mine says Derek got it. Okay, Derek. Okay, Derek is his name. Tammy says this is me. Okay, this is me. Y'all are saying this is it. Yes, indeed. But y'all, we're going to get into this ICE thing because y'all, I did not know. Did you guys know that the ICE was still out there just 4 days ago, still cutting up over there? I did not know. Hey, Tracy sent in a super chat. Tracy, thank you. Tracy says, gotta go. I'll pick up on the replay. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you, Tracy. We love you and be careful. Thank you. Hey, Laura Lee. Laura Lee says the lounge. Laura Lee is my government name. See, Craig, Mississippi. See, you're meeting all your aunties and your uncles and all your cousins. See, Laura Lee Seaton is her government name too. See what I'm saying? Dida says, yeah, raiding people, that's crazy. Yes, it is. Tracy says, you're welcome, sis. Thank you so much. Glove says, we love you here in Canada. Oh, thank you. Glove, thank you. We love you too over there in Canada. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Y'all, we gonna get into this because y'all, I did not know that the ICE people is still over there acting a donkey over there in LA, y'all. Maybe it's the summertime and they're ICE. Maybe they need to go over there and go to Hawaii and maybe get some sun and heat up some and get that ice melted a little bit. But y'all, let me maneuver my phone because y'all, I did not know that the ICE is over there still cutting up, acting a donkey. Right? Did I say Canada is nice? I never been to Canada. I do want to go though. Cray, Mississippi says ICE is in every state, not just California. It's just they only report the big cities. Oh yeah, I know that, Cray. Nephew, yeah, I know that nephew. I know nephew. They everywhere, like the HSI, the FBI, the CIA. Oh, they everywhere. Look, they is everywhere, nephew. But y'all, let's listen to this video because I did not know they were still. Baby, did you know it's still going down with the ICE in LA? Yeah, I didn't either. But y'all, we're gonna listen to this because this is cray.
I know they was in the other country running in the safe houses and all that stuff.
Yeah, they doing the most, y'all. They is doing the most on the coast, and I didn't even know it, y'all. Look, my elevator ain't going to the top with this situation, but we about to get it going to the top, y'all. We about to get these screws and bolts and some WD-40 going, because we about to find out what's going on 4 days ago, y'all. Just 4 days ago. But y'all, let's listen.
Good evening, everybody. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. Thanks for being with us.
Let me hold the phone because my thing is...
I'm Christine Devine. New tonight, federal agents clashed with protesters during an ICE raid at a Ventura County cannabis farm.
Hold on.
The operation at...
I am all over the place. Okay, there it goes.
Goes live there with very latest.
Let me start it back.
I'm Christine Devine. New tonight, federal agents clashed with protesters during an ICE raid at a Ventura County cannabis farm. The operation at Glass House Farms near Camarillo today turned chaotic. Ed Lask goes live there with the very latest tonight. Ed, has it quieted down at all?
Yeah. Well, let's give you a look real quick, Marla, with Frank, give you an idea. This is Laguna Road here. It's the cross off Las Posas. This is a motorcade of some of the workers from Glass House Farms leaving, trying to talk to some of them. They were saying they were told by a lot of the folks inside not to say anything. These are the folks, obviously, who haven't been detained by the federal agents as part of this latest immigration raid. And the crowd offering support here, clapping to a lot of the folks going by. But all of this has been playing out hour by hour. A tense situation targeting this legalized, and I say it's legalized here in California, a marijuana growing facility, a large sprawling complex here in the heart of Ventura County's farming district. In any event, tensions rising here. Look at some of this standoff from earlier. Watch. Yeah, very tense situation.
Oh my God.
Federal agents moved in around noontime, and then the protest.
Oh my God. Did y'all see them throwing look like some grenades or something? Oh my goodness.
Just moved into
oh my
not
God.
let it be so easy as it all went down.
Wow.
Yelling at them, trying to make it difficult, trying to block some of the military vehicles going through. Federal agents responding with gas, apparent tear gas. Also,
my
some of the
God.
protesters saying they were hit with some paintballs, rubber bullets going through. For their part, some of the video also showed some of the agents.
Oh my! Yes, Tammy, you see that? Y'all see that? That's tear gas. But y'all, this crowd doesn't seem like they're acting crazy or too crazy for them to be throwing some tear gas. I mean, y'all, these people, sometimes people be abusing their power. Cray, Mississippi says not sure why protesters would intimidate armed enforcement, but they're not even being like really rowdy. They're not. When we went to downtown, those people that was there, they were being a little rowdy. They were being rowdier than this crowd. Like, this crowd is not really that rowdy to me. But I don't know. Tammy says rubber bullets. Yeah, I would have thought they would have did rubber bullets or something. But they was throwing the tear gas, and that tear gas ain't no joke, y'all. When it gets in your throat and you can't breathe, ooh. But y'all, let's continue. Lord says, where is this? It said it's in L.A. It's in LA. This is crazy, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Let's continue. Let's get this like button. Hit the like button. Get the likes up, y'all. This is crazy. Hey, Seeker, how are you?
Rocks being thrown at them by the protesters. So very tense
oh my
situation. Here is
God.
Glass House Farms, the target of this
look at all that
raid, as a federal warrant had the.
Do y'all see all of the tear gas? And there's not even, that's not even that many people out there for them to be throwing all of that tear gas. I mean, this is crazy, y'all. OMG. That's a lot of tear gas for like a very small crowd. What they trying to do, choke these people up and make them leave for real? This is crazy, y'all. Let's continue. This is just 4 days ago. I thought this was in the past and the book then shut and it's on the bookshelf. Evidently not, y'all. Let's continue.
The agents move in here to not target the farm because of the marijuana situation. Again, legal in California, but targeting them, alleging they are housing illegal aliens. That brought the confrontation, and that brought a lot of relatives here from workers inside worried about what's been happening. Listen to their response.
There are hundreds of people who work at this glass house facility. From what I last heard is that maybe somewhere around like 40 or 50. I did see vans, white vans, exit this morning, and we have seen multiple ICE vans leaving through multiple dirt roads that can be carrying up to more than 50 people at this point. We're all illegals. If they come for one of us, they come for all of us.
Oh!
You know? And this is, you think about...
Oh, snap. Did y'all hear what she said? Oh, my. Did y'all hear what she said? We are all illegal. You come for one, you better get the paddy wagon for all, baby. Oh, she is talking tough, baby. Hold up, Swola. We got to rewind that a little bit because she is with the smoke. Hold on, y'all. We thought we seen some smoke with these smoke grenades, but hold on, she is with all the smoke.
More than 50 people at this point. We're all illegals. If they come for one of us, they come for all of us.
Dang.
You know, and this is, you think about the U.S.
Okay, Sharice, we here, boo.
Mexico.
Wow.
You know, why do people come in from all over the world? Because the U.S. messed up their country more than it has here.
Joseph, let's do some let's do some you got, you know, when you come into my house, this is my house, okay? This is the lounger's house, okay? And all of the loungers in here. And we not holding you here, okay? So how I run and how my family runs this channel is how we run it. Now, if you don't like it, we have some mods that will help you get to the block party, okay? All right, let's continue, y'all.
These are human beings, you know. Trump and the regime are going after people with no due process, you know, without the rule of law. They're just kidnapping people, and now they're sending them to foreign countries and concentration camps like Alligator Alcatraz.
Oh, did y'all hear what she just said? Oh. She said that they are taking them and sending them to like a Alcatraz. Hold on, we got to rewind that because she got the tea on what they is doing to them people. Oh my God, y'all. Let's listen to her again because she seemed like she with the smoke. Even though she's illegal. Well, let me say this too. Let me say this. In her defense, and may not be in her defense. I don't know. I don't know what her status is. However, there's a lot of these immigrants who were trying to do their paperwork. And do y'all know they were giving them papers like, hey, you be to court July 10th. When they go to court on July 10th, the federal courthouse is locked, so they cannot get in there. Y'all, I'm telling you, they're doing these people dirty. But these are the ones who are trying to do the right thing, trying to go and get their paperwork done, trying to do the right thing. But the ones that are not trying to do the right thing or trying to come over here and act a donkey, then yes, send them back. But the ones who are trying to get their paperwork done when they're doing this thing, y'all, I'm telling you, it's terrible. Hey, sister, how are you? Yes, it's sad and it's crazy, but y'all, let's continue listening to her because, baby, she is with the smoke. Every piece of smoke she is with, y'all. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Smash the like button.
Without the rule of law, they're just kidnapping people, and now they're sending them to foreign countries and concentration camps like Alligator Alcatraz.
Wow.
And just some of the reaction that's playing out here is this standoff.
Y'all, tell me if y'all heard put a yes or put a no in the comment box. Have y'all heard of Alligator Alcatraz before? I'm telling you, I ain't never heard of Alligator Alcatraz, but I'm going to look it up. This is crazy. Sister says, I'm good, thanks, hello. Oh, so what's the dilly, yo? Look, sister, we talking about these ICE people. They just don't want to go home. The federal government don't want to send them home. So 4 days ago, they're in LA, in California, over here throwing all of these riot control smoke grenades. And they are just, it's not even really a bad crowd to me. Like you would think if they was jumping off cars, like throwing stuff at the police and stuff like that, then there would be, you know, okay, I can see them throwing the riot grenades, but they're not really doing, I don't see them being a rough crowd. Hey, T2 Cups, how are you? Oh my God, this is, okay, T2 Cups says yes, Florida. Lord says Alligator Alcatraz sounds like a place I don't want to see no time soon. I know. I never heard of Alligator Alcatraz, but that sounds like they throw you in a pit with alligators and they eat you up and don't ask no questions because you ain't gonna never be seen nowhere ever in life again. But y'all, let's continue because this is sad. This is crazy.
Goes on from Skyfox. We had a view of looked like dozens of the workers from the inside this farm that were being detained, evidently lined up one by one.
Oh, okay. So if I'm understanding right, this is like I think a weed farm, and they were workers that were working there. A lot of them were illegal, and then the girl, she did say that there was busloads immigrants. I think she said 50 or something like that, that they were carrying away. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Y'all, I'm telling you, these people, I'm telling you, y'all, these folks is crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. He do look, hey, Bishop, how are you? He do look like Epstein, don't he? He almost looked like, what's the other one? Not Epstein, but the one that looks like a Halloween costume. The one that's allegedly he got amnesia or I was gonna say alopecia. The one that has Alzheimer's. What's his name, y'all? What's the one that looks like a whole monster? Abercrombie and Fitch's ex CEO talking about he got Alzheimer's. He can't face justice. Oh, he's at home. Send him home. But Diddy's over there and locked up, and they let his old butt doing the same thing and worse, and they let him out. Both of them should be locked up, right? Laura Lee says that's part of the big beautiful bill. Oh my God. Mercy says, yeah. Here we go. We worried about stupid here. Okay, yeah, and there you go, right on to the block party. So you enjoy the block party, okay? So y'all, let's continue.
To be moved out, processed. We also have a lot of first responders from Ventura County here making sure no one gets hurt.
Wow.
There's been some shoving. There was actually an incident earlier where one of this, we come back out live.
Wow.
One of the folks in the area came by. It was a man, and he was supporting ICE, and he was met with the crowd. They kind of roughed him up basically, and he ran off. Had no choice. But tension's very high here as this group leaves. Again, some of the workers from the farm inside, the ones obviously not being detained, being let go now, let out finally after a long day here as the sun sets over as Frank gives you a look right over there as the sun is setting. That's the backdrop to this sprawling complex that's been operated here.
Wow, this is crazy, y'all. And the crowd is not even doing all of that. They're not doing the most on the coast. They're really not. They're not no rough crowd to me. They're not rough at all. But to be sending in those grenades, those smoke grenades for crowd control, y'all, these people is off the chain, y'all.
Employees, we're told dozens and dozens of workers licensed by the state, cannabis farming, and it's the target of the latest immigration raid, ladies, as this continues. So basically showing no signs of letting up as a nightfall comes in. Hour by hour, they continue here. We saw in the last maybe hour and a half, a lot of folks leaving work, coming over here, driving on Las Posas, parking and walking over here, wanting to be part of the protest, to support the protesters against ICE and the action that the federal government is taking. So again, lots of emotion here, and continues hour by hour.
Wow.
So, and as we watch your picture there, talking about Glass House Farms, they bill themselves as, if not one of, the biggest cannabis farm in all of California, at the forefront of the legalization of cannabis.
Oh, wow. Hey, Witten Chapper, how are you? Y'all know them. Y'all know, let me turn the camera. Y'all know those cannabis farms be getting making a whole lot of money. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. It looks like it's in the middle of the desert. Y'all, I'm telling you. Sister says, hey, Dita, my bad. My grandson laying on my arm. Oh, he's sleeping, Lord. Oh. Lisa says, I think Hefner kicked the bucket. Oh, wow. Deborah says, is that where the kid slaves were? I don't know what's going on, but needless to say that these ICE agents ain't no joke. These ICE agents ain't no joke. They are throwing all of these crowd grenades, and the crowd is not even a rough crowd to me. I don't see them being rough at all. But y'all, let's continue. I'm telling you, these folks is doing the most on the coast, y'all.
Back in the day, we know it's illegal here in California, not so federally. But this is an ICE and Homeland Security operation. Are you seeing anybody from Homeland Security leaving, exiting? Any detainees leaving, exiting?
No, we haven't seen that. We have, to that point, National Guard troops, dozens of them came in about 2-3 hours ago to reinforce the federal agents here. And
oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. Gregory says Nevada informants making $90K a year. Wow. If that is true, that's a good piece of change. That's a good little piece of change. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is crazy.
can only assume that they're taking the detainees and Homeland Security, moving them out in a different direction, probably moving them out, I'm thinking, to the north along Laguna Road. If you're familiar with this area here off of Las Posas, farmland, sprawling farmland, and it's connected by a lot of dirt roads that cut through, and a lot of dust. You would see as a lot of people.
Seeker, you is a mess. Seeker said, is they hire it? Seeker, you gonna put your application in? Seeker, you gonna be a federal informant? You is hilarious. T2 Cup says it's in the Keys of Florida or the Atlantic Ocean alligator Alcatraz. Oh, wow. Y'all, I'm gonna look that up. Because I'm telling you, I don't want to be near no alligator Alcatraz at all. Because y'all know them alligators will eat you whole, swallow you up. Remember that little baby that got eaten up by the alligator? I'm telling you, them alligators ain't no joke, and I don't want no parts, y'all.
Agents presumably driving by with their vehicles, a cloud of dust will come up. So to answer your question, Christine, I think of many of them, the detainees being taken out of a different area, not wanting to have to go through this crowd here. These again are workers from the cannabis farm who are being let go, not detained, obviously. Moving out finally, as one person said, it's been a long afternoon. I just want to get home to my family, and that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah, we were on the air from 6 to 7. I mean, obviously the cover started earlier during the 5 o'clock newscast with you, Christine, but we went wall to wall from 6 to 7, and we didn't see any of this. We didn't see workers being released. So that is a parade of vehicles leaving the facility. What we did see, though, from Skyfox was dozens of workers in handcuffs being escorted out of.
And see, y'all, that is where they went and did a bust. Remember, they were going to Home Depots. They were going to all kind of places doing these busts and taking these illegal immigrants by the busload. She said they're taking them to alligator Alcatraz, I guess, where they will no longer, be walking God's green earth. Y'all, these people, it is so sad. Y'all, this is sad. If they are bad, send them back to their country. You ain't got to take them to go to alligator Alcatraz. And the girl knows. She is with the smoke. Did y'all hear what she said? She said, if you taking one, you taking all of us. Y'all, she is with the smoke. But y'all, let's continue, because these people are sticking with each other, and they is not playing with these so icy people.
The warehouse there. The warehouse is massive, said to hold and employ hundreds of workers. So the numbers in terms of those detained, arrested, unclear at this point, Ed, still?
Yes, we were trying to ask exactly how many have been detained, how many under arrest. No information at all coming from federal officials at this point.
Yeah, D-Dot, that thing is scary.
With the protesters not even having, obviously, any access to get past the security lines up that lead into the farm itself. And it's a very sprawling complex. You're right about that, Marley. It is billed as one of the largest in the entire country, housing and employing a lot of folks. And that was the target of why the federal warrant issued, saying that alleging that this company was employing a lot of, as the warrant put it, illegal aliens, and that made it a prime target. And we're hearing unofficially that may be one of the largest rates that may have hit the Southland.
I know, Gregory. I know.
Official information yet,
Gregory, trust me, I know. All I'm saying is I know. I absolutely know. Seeker says a lot of bigums out. Seeker, you is a mess. Seeker, you is a mess. It seems like there ain't nobody missing no meals out there, right? Everybody is eating good out there. Everybody is eating good in the hood, y'all. Let's continue. Seeker, you is hilarious.
Head count, if you will, on how many detained.
Well, I'm wondering, too, about the Homeland Security operations here, because President Trump had even come out saying that we're not going to target the farms after all, because we had that video of the farm raid and hotels. But this is a different kind of farming. This is a cannabis farming. So perhaps people that are there working that are undocumented might have felt a sense of safety or a little bit of security, and that farms weren't going to be targeted.
Yeah, good point. And that's what many were saying here, that the farms sort of are off limits now. The farm workers that stretch this whole area here through Ventura County, Las Posas Road is always a spectacular.
And y'all know what is so crazy? Sister says 1800, tell it ASAP. Look, let me say this. Aren't these the people, at least I know, that built my house, are building these buildings, are in the farms picking fruits and vegetables, are they not the ones doing all the work? Because y'all, you tell me what 18, 19-year-old American child is out there picking fruit, out there picking grapes, out there building houses. Because in my neighborhood is still being built, brand new neighborhood. And I don't see nothing but a lot of Mexicans. What I'm saying that to say this, they contribute a lot to our, our society, right? A lot. So if you're sending most of them home, I don't know how these people, they're gonna have to start getting some machines to pick the fruit and start buying them. They're gonna have to be spending, these farmers are gonna have to be spending all kind of money to be buying heavy farm equipment to be picking fruit and doing all this stuff, because y'all, let's be for real, let's be honest, a lot of the people from other countries, they are the ones that are doing those jobs, right? But let them be here legally, right? Not the ones who are here illegally. A lot of them are here legally. A lot of them are not here legally, right? But those are the people, a lot of them, because y'all know we ain't about to be, oh, hold on, let me put my phone back up. Y'all know we ain't not even we got 17, 18-year-olds. They don't even want to be over there picking no peaches off the tree, picking no grapes or nothing like that off the tree, right? Tammy says a lot of abandoned work sites around here. Yes, a lot. I'm telling you, everything is about to slow down with all these people being deported. I'm telling you, the neighborhood is going to be partially built, or with a house that normally takes 8 months, a year, whatever. It may take 2 or 3 years, and maybe not even be built. Because a lot of these people are being sent back over because of, for one, if they're not doing their paperwork, of course, send them back. But if they're trying to do their paperwork, they should give them some type of leniency to get in their paperwork, right? I think so. I think it's only fair. Gregory says, nope, robots will handle it. Dark Gregory is hardcore. Gregory said, no, get him out of here. Sister says, I can make a fire cobbler. I ain't picking it off the tree. See, that's what I'm saying. I know I ain't about to be out there picking no peaches or plums or grapes or anything like that. I did all of that when I was young. Look, I didn't graduate when I was about 12 years old, 13, 14, when I was living with my mama and daddy, right? That is what I graduated. But ain't nobody about to be doing that. Not even our kids want to be out there picking in the field, picking some eggplants and picking some cucumbers and some greens and stuff, right? Not even our kids want to be out there. They be crying, slinging snot. I mean, I took my kids when we lived somewhere else. When they were younger, and I would take them to go pick blueberries and strawberries. And y'all, they were crying. And they were little, like elementary, second and third grade, crying like they was on the plantation picking cotton. They were like, I don't want to do this. I don't want it's hot out here. So y'all could imagine when they turn 15, 16, 17, they don't want to do that. That's why a lot of the immigrants do that. They do not want to do that, y'all. Lloyd, welcome. Lloyd said, send them to alligator Alcatraz. No, I don't want to send nobody to alligator Alcatraz. Gregory said your kids will be hired to jobs. Your kids will be hired to job techs. Yeah, that's what our kids our age, that's what they're doing. A lot of techie jobs. They're doing social media. They maybe went and got a little like technical degree doing something like that. But picking some fruit, picking some greens, oh, absolutely not. Especially on a hot day like today. Oh, they don't want to be even outside for 5 seconds. So that is why I'm saying they do contribute a lot to to our society as far as like those type of jobs. A lot of them you'll see in McDonald's, Burger King, and I'm not making fun of nobody, but what I'm saying is this is where they're comfortable, and they come over here making a couple of dollars to them in their country, depending on where they live, where they're from. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So we have to think about those type of things, because we be like, darn, this restaurant's going to close because we ain't got no waitresses, no waiters. We ain't got no cooks, because a lot of them are cooks too, right? So I'm just saying, sister says, don't make me drive. It's $50, no EBT. Sister, a mess. Oh my God. Secret says nothing wrong with hard work. Young people have become lazy. You're right. They have become very lazy, super lazy, like extremely lazy, right? But I be getting up. I raised my kids to look, clean up, sweep, do laundry, dishes, know how to cook. Ain't no laziness going on over here. But a lot of them, they don't even know how to sweep. They don't even know how to use a broom. They don't even know how to use a vacuum cleaner. I'm like, are you serious? This is ridiculous, right? And they be crying, slinging snot. Because they gotta, if they're working at Home Depot, they gotta charge somebody out for some dishwashing liquid or something. They gotta work, they gotta sweep the floor at Home Depot or at Walmart. They crying and slinging snot for the littlest things. Like, are you serious? Would you rather be in here sweeping the floor, or would you rather be outside picking some grapes off the grapevine or some peaches off the peach vineyard or wherever, picking some greens in the garden? Would you rather be doing that? Right? I'm like, it's crazy. Sister says, I'm serious too. I wish I would. I wish I would. I bet not. I know that, right? Lloyd, thank you. Gregory said home jobs will be the new job market. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sister says back hurt too. I know, right? You know, oh, it's crazy. It is crazy. But the immigrants, I'm telling you, the immigrants, they do a lot of the jobs that us Americans do not want to do, will not be caught dead doing. I mean, some people don't mind. You got a lot of farmers, people, you know, they used to farming and stuff like that. But I know me, oh, absolutely not. Now, you may catch me outside. You know, I love like cutting the grass. You know, we like to be outside. Like me and Jamil, we love to be outside in the yard, be chilling, doing yard work, doing stuff like that. But not to be picking no fruit and no vegetables. No, we not doing that. Oh, absolutely not. I pay $2 or $3 extra if I had somebody. Can you please go and pick some peaches off that tree, or can you go get some of that some of the cabbage out there in the garden? I'm telling you, absolutely not. Niece said, sister said knees so bad they got a warrant. You was a mess. Craig, Mississippi says alligator meat is quite good. Yes, it is quite good. But thinking about if them alligators eating other people, I don't want to eat that alligator meat. It's like, ooh, that just, can y'all imagine? Like, ooh. That just makes me wonder. They go into alligator Alcatraz, and then if they're shooting these alligators and taking the meat, that means that you eat another person. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Oh, yeah. But I have had alligator before. Nathan says tastes like chicken. Yeah, I tasted alligator before. It's good. It's good. Frank says ice baby. You was the best. Dida says I like deer meat is good too. Yeah, I like deer meat. I love some deer meat. Deer meat is good. Seeker says I'm on a reptile free diet. Okay, Seeker, have you had chicken feet then? Since you're on reptile free, do you eat chicken feet? Y'all, I'm telling you, the first time I seen some chicken feet, I was like, people eat that? I mean, the chicken feet, I was like, ooh, people eat that? I was like, that is gross. That is nasty. And then frogs and stuff. No, absolutely not. People eat frog legs. People eat the craziest stuff. No feet. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to tear up the pig's feet. When I used to eat pork, I used to love me some pickled pig's feet from the jar. Oh my God, I used to tear them up. Chitlins, I used to love that too. But the pickled pig's feet, I used to love that right there. I'm telling you, that was my thing. Lloyd says cow feet is the best. Oh my God, not the cow feet. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, oh my God. Nathan says, so you don't like hog head cheese? I used to eat hog head cheese before. You know, they sell that at the deli. It's like clear. It's like a jelly, and then it has all the. I can't eat that no more. Laura Lee says Jamaicans eat all feet. I know, it's like, ooh. Seeker says, laughing out loud, all the foots. Tabby said, what? WTF? I know, right? I know, I'm not eating no chicken feet. I'm not eating no pig feet. I'm not eating none of that. No, absolutely not. Oh, Lord, no, absolutely not. Dina says even athletes feed. I'm not eating none of that. Oh no, I'm not eating none of that. No. Tex says chitlins nasty. My neighbor with a pot belly pig used to cook them. Yes, I used to love Tex 713. Text XL713. I used to love eating chitlins and I used to love cooking. Well, I became the chitlin person. I became the chitlin person because I was the best chitlin cleaner, cleaning those funky chitlins over in a bucket, cleaning them. You had to divide the little like white filmy thing to the actual like meat. I was a good cleaner, the best cleaner, I guess, out of my mom's kids, right? And I became the chitlin person. So every Thanksgiving, even in my adult, they want me to cook the chitlins. Why I had to become the chitlin person? And they would be waiting. They would be like, "Oh, are you cooking chitlins? Are you got the chitlins? Are the chitlins cooked?" I'm like, y'all like some whole savages on these chitlins, right? I'm telling you, they would be like some flies on sugar honey iced tea waiting for them chitlins. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't even eat them no more. I don't cook them things. They stink. I don't eat no pork at all. Like, ugh. No, absolutely not. Hey, Dr. Sharice. Dr. Sharice says chitlins is the guts, laughed out loud. Oh, I know, it's so nasty, right? It's like, yuck. I don't eat none of that. I don't eat the pig at all. Oh, no, absolutely not. Sister says, my OCD, I had to clean mine. Clean chitlins yes. Them things ain't no joke. You had to sit. I would sit in a little chair, and then I had the bucket, and then, just like cleaning them chitlins after. It take forever too. That's like a job in itself, right? That's a job in itself, cleaning them chitlins. Daniel said, "Am I Jamaican?" No, I'm not Jamaican. I'm not. Patrick says, you want them slug or wash? I'm telling you, those things used to stink too. They used to stink so bad. Hey, Jeff Fleck, how are you? They was like entree 3 cheeseburgers, man. Oh my God. Dina said my mother used to cook that mess. Oh yes, it used to go down. It used to go down. Laura Lee says in the VI we had. And wait, hold on. We had an occasional foot. Oh, wait, what's in the VI? Hold on. In the VI, we had occasional foot. Hold on. You gotta let me know what you mean. Art of War says I'm cooking bacon and eggs right now. Oh, I love me some breakfast for dinner. Oh yes, absolutely. I love me some breakfast for dinner. That'd be the best sometimes. I'd be like, we gonna cook some waffles, some bacon. Ooh, oh my goodness, y'all about to make me hungry, right? Here we go. Here we go again. Daniel, you must be related to our nephew, Craig, Mississippi. You asking the too many questions. You asking too. Daniel, we got 2 nephews in the building, y'all. We got Daniel and we got Craig, Mississippi. His cousin. His cousin. Cousin Pete. His cousin Pete is in the building, y'all. His cousin Pete is in the building. We got Daniel and Craig, Mississippi. We got the nephews in the building. They are twinning, right? J Flex says, I just ate a Baconator, laughing out loud. Oh, wow. D-Dot says, chicken and waffles. Ooh, that is one of my favorite. I love me some chicken and waffles, and I love me some shrimp and grits. OMG. Shrimps and grits? Ooh. That is, oh my God, that is so delicious. Craig, Mississippi says, rich folks just eat caviar instead of chitlins. Oh, okay. All right, nephew. Is nephew rich? Okay. Y'all, we got a rich nephew in the building. So it sounds like he said he don't eat that. He just eats caviar. Okay. Nothing wrong with that, we not hating on you, nephew. Okay, you just stepped up your game. Okay. Lisa says, don't talk about food, please. I know. I said, Lisa, you hungry? I know. We is hungry up in here. Dr. Cherie says, Dr. Umar, fish and grits, laughing out loud. Y'all, Why in the world is Dr. Umar cutting up again today, Dr. Sharice? Dr. Sharice, I was going to do a whole live on him today, but I said he is absolutely cutting up. Now, I can play what he had put out there today, but I don't know, y'all, he is a hot mess. He is too much. He is still butthurt. He is still butthurt over the relationship that he just got abandoned from, I guess. Hey, Lady D, how are you? Welcome. Lady D said, hello, our beautiful pure survival queen and D dot in chat from Miss D. Hey, Miss D, how are you? Welcome. J Effect says, H though on Captain Doc Umar. Yes. And y'all, I heard somebody else talking about Dr. Umar today, and they were kind of relating it to what's his name? DJ Envy. Cause y'all know DJ Envy, Laura Lee says that was a Virgin Islands the lounge. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Oh, okay. Did y'all, okay, y'all. I stumbled across a few videos earlier today, right? And I was trying to figure out, I was like, what am I gonna talk about today, right? I listened to somebody else talking about Dr. Umar, and y'all, they were like, he is like scheming about that school. Dr. Umar scheming about that school, just like how DJ Envy and that guy, what's his name? What is his name? Hold on. Let me see. DJ Envy and that guy, he just came and got he just got, I think, more federal charges on him yesterday. That was a hot and popping topic too. DJ Envy and the guy that he was doing the hold on, let me look it up real quick. The guy that he was doing the all that property stuff, he was like extorting people pretty much out of money. Hold on. What's his name? Hold on. Let me see. Flippin' NJ, they called him. Flippin' NJ, do y'all remember that story? Like last year, over the last year or so, he was like extorting people out of money. So Dr. Umar, this one guy was talking about Dr. Umar and DJ Envy and that guy Flippin' NJ, who was supposed to be DJ Envy's business partner. Well, yesterday, y'all's breaking news. I didn't get the article, so I don't know much details on it, but they were saying that he got more federal charges put on him yesterday. Now, if you have a business partner, and y'all know, just like you have a friend, maybe a cousin, a family member or something, y'all, we know what they into a little bit somewhat. I'm not going to say he knew everything, but y'all can't tell me DJ Envy didn't know that, because DJ Envy was with him. They were doing classes together on real estate. Y'all, they were selling one property over 9 times to 9 different people, like being, extorting people out of their money. Some people had took money out of their 401k. People had took money out of their savings accounts to try to buy these properties where they were saying that they were going to flip them for them. And I was like, oh my goodness. So they were talking about Dr. Umar. And as soon as he said Dr. Umar come out his mouth, I was like, oh Lord. And then I seen a video with Dr. Umar that popped up in my feed. It was a video from a month ago. And y'all, it is talking about the school. And I'm like, he been working on that school since 1942. We ain't seen, he don't even got power in the school. He has no electricity in the school. And he said, allegedly, this is the first time in so many years that I guess somebody was, what's it called? When they doing graffiti and stuff like that, like tearing up the school or whatever. And I'm like, I'm trying to see when the first school bell is going to ring. Because we've been waiting on that school since 1942, right? But is he extorting people out? I mean, I'm wondering, is he extorting people out of money? I don't know, but it kind of sounds like it. That's what the guy was saying. Like, he's extorting people just like DJ Envy's alleged business partner. There's no way you have a business partner. You're doing all this, doing all of that, taking him on the Breakfast Club, which was a bad look, right? And then having this dude extorting people for their money. Now, DJ Envy has not been brought up on any charges, but y'all, I think it's going to be a time where they probably bring him in on maybe for a witness or something, because he was his alleged business partner. Now, we know that the flipping NJ guy, he was already like a whole criminal. He was a whole criminal. So I'm like, oh my goodness, these people be doing the most on the coast. Y'all, I would not be able to sleep right if I could not do that. I couldn't do nobody like that. I'm not trying to sell this one cell phone 10 times to one person and then come up with excuses as to why I can't put this cell phone in your hand. Like, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God. This is crazy. And then what they were also doing too, they were giving, I think, addresses or something like that to land or the property. But when they went there, there was like nothing built there or something. It was a whole lot. I have to get spun up on it, but I did want to do a show about that tonight. But I was like, I need to kind of bring it back from when it first happened. Because y'all, these people, they were upset. I think they're all the ones that probably went to the feds and was telling like, hey, they were giving these people was giving them a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm not talking about no like 2,000. I mean, they were giving them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I was like, these people are like big extortioners or whatever you call them, extorting them people. I was like, oh my God. Cray, Mississippi says, can you be half a criminal? Nope, I'm zero criminal. Zero, zilch. Nada, nothing. I am not about to partake in no criminal activity. I'm not extorting nobody or begging nobody for no money. I'm not about to do that. Absolutely not. I am not about to do that. Dida says, Dr. Umar been extorting people for sure. Yes, even with the girlfriends. Even I heard another girl go on the show last night, and Jamil was watching it. And I was like, was he dating these women to get them to give? Because I think this lady, she said she gave him some money. So I'm like, is he dating to extort the women too? I was like, oh my God, that is crazy. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me stop that. Cray, Mississippi says, no, not you. No, I'm not no criminal. I'm not begging nobody for no money. I am not about to do that. I'm even not even about to be asking people for super chats no more. I don't want to be begging nobody for nothing, right? If they send something, hey, it's great, it's wonderful, but no, I'm not about to be extorting somebody. Hey, can you guys send me some cash apps because I need to buy me a new laptop for my YouTube channel, or I need to buy me a new cell phone for my YouTube channel. No, I'm not about to be asking nobody for a goddamn thing. Absolutely not. I would be too scared, because some people, they don't take that lightly and politely, right? These people were hotter than fish grease. They were upset, and I would have been too. If you think about it, if you have some money and you're like, I want to do something like with this big pot of money, right? You have a big pot of money. Say you got $500,000 and you're like, I want to do something. This is like some extra money I have, $500,000. I want to do something with this money, but I want to make sure I want to invest the money. I don't just want to give it away. I want to invest it, right? And then you take that money to somebody who is extorting people out of their money, and then selling one piece of property to like 9 people 9 different times. I was like, these people be coming up with I'm telling you, they be coming up with the craziest stuff instead of trying to get a job, trying to do social media, maybe some Uber Eats or whatever the case may be, cutting some grass, whatever. Like, they think of these schemes, these scams, and these plotting to take people's money. It's disgusting to me. It's really, really bad that you can't think of something positive to put your time to make money for good money, clean money, not extort nobody because I'm telling you, these people, they were bringing a lot of money to the table. It was really, really bad. Then this one guy, I think this one black guy, I think his son had passed away, and I think he was even like, I think trying to buy some property, or his son bought some property from them or something. Like, it was a lot of people. But like I said, I'm going to have to put that live together, because that's going to be probably like a 2-3 hour live, because that was so much going on with that DJ Envy and that Flippin' NJ stuff. If y'all heard of it, I'm telling you, it is crazy. Sister says, you got to give me 21 reasons to get $20 out of me. I know that's right. I know that's right. Sister says he needs to work at a marina or fish store. Who, Dr. Umar? He better do something. Hey, Drake Stash Mustache, how you doing? How you doing, nephew? What's going on? Sister says, my money ain't funny. That Wait, my money ain't funny that I don't play with. I know that's right. I'll be like, no, y'all know I'm cheap. I'll be like, what I need to no, what $100? Oh, absolutely not. I give you $3. You trying to give me some stock in Microsoft? Okay, I only got $3 to give you, or maybe none, because I don't even want to invest, right? I'm telling you, these people were dropping loads and loads and loads of money. I was like, oh my God. Tammy said, Envy sent people this scam. Envy sent people this scammed way. He needs to dig in his pockets as well. Yes, he was scamming them people. And then they were a business partner. Like, there is no way I'm going to join a business partner not knowing how they work in, like, you know what I'm saying, how they are. You have to really know people these days, because I'm telling you, I didn't seen it before where somebody will get with another, partner, and then next thing you know, they trying to take your business over or steal or take money from you. People are something else out here. I'm telling you, these people, they don't mean you no good at all. I'm telling you, people are really, really crazy. Dr. Cherie says, can't trust these folks out here with your money, honey. Absolutely not at all. Cray, Mississippi says that's all the illegal aliens were doing was cutting grass. They were cutting grass. They was building. They built my house. Look, the illegals built my house, right? That's what I'm saying. These people, everything is about to slow down with all them being gone. I'm telling you. Drake Stash Mustache says, Auntie Rich. Drake Stash Mustache, don't start no mess. He said, I'm rich. Talking about she's cheap. Yeah, Drake Stash Mustache, stop. You know I'll be at the dollar store. You know I'll be at Big Lots, Save a Lot, a Save a Ton. I'll be at all of them stores, nephew. I'll be at all them stores trying to save every dime I can. You was a mess. Sister says they do better getting signed and go to the intersection and get it up. Yeah, exactly. Tammy says if you're a partner, y'all both take the L. Yes. That's why it's important. If you are going into a business, I'm not just going to go pick up any Sally, Sue, and May and say, hey, let's be business partners. Absolutely not, because I don't know that person for Adam, or maybe I may know her a little bit. But I would not. I would have to know you for a very, very long time. And just because you know somebody for a very long time don't mean that they're a perfect partner either. I gotta see how you move, how you talk and be professional, how you spend money. Because if you are spending money like running water, oh, absolutely not. I'm not about to be doing nothing with you, right? I am not. Sister says, save a ton. Absolutely right. Drake Stash Mustache says, I love this lady, her and Jamil. We love you too, nephew. We love you too. Sister says, best way to know a person is give them your money. I know, right? And see what they do with it, or see even if they pay you back. If you say, I'm gonna loan you this money, right? Michael says, sending love and light. Thank you, Michael. A says, we do not care. My good independent black sister who don't need no man. Oh, baby, my man is on the couch. Don't tell me what I need, okay? We all need somebody, okay? Just because I may be, independent, my man is right on the couch. So don't think that I'm not too independent now, baby. Absolutely not. I need my man. My man is sitting right here. Right here on the couch, baby. That's my baby right there. You see, we is a power couple, baby. That's my baby, right? Okay? So don't tell me, we all need somebody, right? I mean, a lot of people, they be cutting up, right? They be cutting up. But you got to be careful. You got to be careful. So we all need somebody. And my baby right there on the couch, he is right over yonder. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Hey, Art of War. Tabby says, pure survival. I know, right, Tabby? Pure survival, right? Pure survival. Lady D says, Black excellence. Yes, Black excellence. Absolutely. And we love everybody. Craig, Mississippi says, I don't know if you got a lot. You should give a lot. I do like to give back, sir. Don't you get, wait, hold on, nephew. I thought you said that you eat, what he said, caviar or escargot or whatever. Didn't you say you want to eat lobsters while we eating chitlins, sir? Uh-huh. Now, we need some donations from you for the lounge neighborhood that we about to build, nephew, okay? We thinking it sound like you got a little change in your pocket too, nephew, okay? Dr. Cherie says, Jamil. Lady D says, hey, Jamil. Future Boy says, oh, no, absolutely not. Oh, no. Tammy says, caviar. Yeah, Tammy, that's what he says. It's like he's eating caviar. He eating, all the rich people stuff, lobsters, steak, all the good food while we over here eating chitlins. We are surviving the chitlins, right? And Craig, Mississippi nephew, he is over here, living the lavish life. We over here, we trying to, make a come up like nephew, right? TY, hey, TY says, I guess they really will be eating the dogs and cats. TY, you is the best. Craig Mississippi, how much you want? Hold on, we got to see how many lines. Okay, y'all, hold on. We about to make a business deal with nephew. Hold up, swole up. Okay, nephew, you said how much do I want? Okay, hold on. We need a neighborhood. Let me see. I got 38,000 subscribers. So not all the subscribers watch me all the time. See, we got 64 people in the building right now, okay? We got 64 because y'all know YouTube is playing with my emotions right now. So, nephew, we need enough to make 63 brand new houses, and we all need furniture. We all need pools. We all need jacuzzis. Hot tubs. We all need landscaping in the front and the back. We need appliances. We need washers and dryers. So that's gonna be looking like maybe a couple $1 million. Okay, can you help us out? And we need to make a beautiful sign. The neighborhood is going to be called The Lounge, and it's going to be a gated community. So, nephew, if you can hand over a couple $1 million, then that would be great. What do you think? What you think, nephew? What do you think? We all need cars, and we need a whole Temu outfits, a whole new Temu wardrobe, Temu dishes. We need Temu gadgets, because we work in this Temu. Me and Temu, we are BFFs, right? We are BFFs. We need laptops. But some of us may need offices. Some of us, we need some, shoes. Some of us may need some suits. Some of us, we may need like nothing but, maybe some house clothes, because we got some maybe in the building that is like, older, generation. They may want some, some nice lounge chairs, some rock, what do they call them? The rocking chairs, or the what, recliner chairs. So we need a lot, nephew. What can you do for us? What can you do for us, nephew? Can you help us out with a couple $1 million so we can get the lounge neighborhood going, sir? Okay. And wigs, okay. Lady D said a 360 booth. Okay. Lisa says, don't talk about Temu, please. Uh-oh, we got another Temu person. Okay. Seeker is laughing out loud. Okay, Craig. Okay, what can we do? Craig said, I thought you wanted some worthwhile, something worthwhile. And sure, how much is a couple? Okay, y'all. Family, what do we need? We having a business meeting right now. We having a business meeting, y'all. Let me know what you guys need, okay? We need tell me what y'all need. Make a list, y'all. We need to make a list, and we need to see how much we need, right? Because I know the houses we gonna buy is gonna be between $300,000 and $600,000. So this is 306, say $600,000 times 56 people, because that's how many people is in the building right now. 600,000 times 65 people. Okay, Tammy says Las Vegas. Okay, so we need to plane. We need to order a plane too. Spirit, is that good, Tammy? Maybe Spirit Airlines. Maybe we get a contract with them. Okay, that's going to be a budget too. Okay, all right. Lady D says, don't be rude to our beautiful pure survival queen. I know, right? We got to get them people out of here. Y'all know my mods. Y'all know where to send them, right? Dr. Cherie says, laughing out loud, our wish list. Yeah, we need a wish list, right? We need a luxury car, Dr. Cherise. Okay, yes, Lady D. She's, what is that, like a rocket, I think? Okay. Cray, Mississippi says, something worthwhile is helping those that don't have as much as we do. Cray, Mississippi, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, this is what we need. You said, what do I need? Auntie, what you need? What you need? What do you need? I'm telling you what we need. I'm telling you. $600,000 per 60 times 60. And then we need times, put that times 2, because I mean, by the time we get cars, by the time everybody get their own swimming pool, by the time everybody gets their jacuzzi, get all the greenery, the shrubbery, by the time we get new cell phones, we get new laptops, everybody gets an office, maybe a theater room. I mean, we're going to have to put that times 2, Cray, Mississippi, okay? That's what we gonna need, right? This is what we gonna need, right? Lady D says, Cray is a troll. Cray is a member, and he is a nephew. I believe he's a nephew, right? Him and Daniel. They like to come in here and ask a whole lot of questions, right? What's your birth name? What's this? What's that? Okay, you ask a lot of questions. So he's our nephew of the lounge, right? Cray, Mississippi is our nephew. I think he's a nephew. Cray, Mississippi, are you a male or are you a female? Damn, I know, right, Tabby? Look, he is a nephew, and sounds like nephew got some money. So we trying to build us the lounge neighborhood. So he asking how much. Auntie, how much do you need? Oh, we need $600,000 times 55 now. And then we need times 2, actually. Times 2. 600 times, what is it? 55? 55? Yeah, we need all the money because we getting everything brand new. We not bringing nothing that we have in our houses right now. We not bringing nothing with us. When we walk in the house, we want everything brand new. Craig Mississippi, can you do that? Can you do that? You said a couple. That sounds like more than Craig, Mississippi. Look, nephew, don't be trying to back out of the deal, okay? We having a family business meeting. We is having a family business meeting. Now, you can't be pulling out and not coming through with the deal now, okay? You asked me how much we need, so I'm telling you, we family. We stick together, right? We sticks together. So we is not going to our new houses with nothing that we have in our current houses. Everything is going to be brand new, and then we're going to Airbnb whatever we live in. We're just going to Airbnb it out, okay? So we want everything brand new. We're not leaving. Look, even the clothes we got, we probably just gonna donate them to maybe to the Goodwill, or maybe leave them in the closet. You know, we don't know. You know, they can stay in the closet. We getting, I mean, fresh everything. We get new drawers, new socks, bras, underwears. I mean, the Temu wigs. We getting laundry soap. We getting everything brand new. So you can't be redigging, right? I'm just saying, we want everything to be brand new cars too. And it's not only one. We need a car and we need a truck. That we need two. We need a car and we need a truck, okay? Along with brand new houses. Everything in the house is going to be brand new. They're going to pick out whatever they want. So this is what we need. Dr. Cherie says drawers. Yes, we getting drawers and all. Temu got all the drawers, everything we need. We is going to be Temu, and the Temu is going to love us. Temu is going to love. They going to be like, y'all got a big old budget. Yep, we sure do. Yes, we do. Charge it to the lounge. Yes, charge it to the lounge's account. Craig, Mississippi says, I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out. Be honest. Tell me something worthwhile, and all the people in here subscribe. Okay, Craig, Mississippi. Okay, everybody put your Cash App in there. Okay, everybody, you have to, it's $600,000 per house. plus another 600,000 for, to furnish the house, to get, the house built, and because we getting brand new houses. We ain't getting no pre-existing homes. We getting a whole brand new neighborhood. So we need to have like at least maybe 8 or 12 different floor plans, and we need to pay cash. Okay, Tabby says Temu shopping spree. Yeah, we on a Temu shopping spree care of nephew Cray. We is trying to make a deal. We having a whole family meeting. TY says, do he live on the 5th floor? I don't know what floor, Cray, Mississippi. Look, I don't know. Nephew is talking like he about to donate to our fund or our neighborhood. See, but we're not gonna be like Dr. Umar. See, Dr. Umar been having that school and ain't never opened. But baby, let me tell you, the lounge neighborhood, it's gonna be built and everybody gonna be moving in there. Everybody's gonna be moving in there. It's gonna be furniture moving in the house. It's gonna be Temu deliveries. It's gonna be the people making the swimming pool. I'm telling you, it is going to be, everything is going to be dressed right dressed. Hey, Ray Keisha, how are you? Lisa says, don't get me started. I know, Great Mississippi. I'm just saying, Cray, Mississippi says that's not a couple, my dear. Oh, it's not a couple. I'm just saying, we got to look out for, we're family over here. Look, a family that stays together, prays together. A family that prays together, stays together, right? We family, Cray. I'm just saying now. You asking all kind of questions, so I'm asking questions too. That's how much we need. I'm just saying, that's our budget. Right? I'm telling you, that's our budget. I'm just saying, right? See, Rakisha says, right. We trying to get all brand new houses for the lounge neighborhood. We need all brand new houses. We'll have about 12 different plans. Everybody can pick from it. I mean, we got to have the nice different, everybody don't want the same thing. So we have to have a variety of window treatments. And then, as far as the house and the blinds. And wherever they go, they might go to Rossi's to go get some of their house, goods. They may go to somewhere else local to get some local things. And then we got to have a Temu budget. We got to have a Temu budget. I'm just saying. Sister says business partners. Yes, absolutely. Dr. Cherie says pure survival family. Yes, we is pure survival family. This is how we do, right? Tabby says, what's mine is mine and what's mine is yours. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, Craig, Mississippi, don't play with us, stay with us, right? Don't play with us, stay with us, okay? If you asking for the budget, we're going to give you the budget, okay? We're going to give you actually a little bit more because sometimes things happen like, it may be raining while they bring out the wood, while they building the houses, or, people may come and steal a couple of pieces of wood. We need a backup fund just for the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay covered, We got to be in good hands like Allstate. So we have to make sure everything is dressed. Dr. Cherie says, PSF, pure survival fam. We are blessed to be a blessing. Laughing out loud. Yes, indeed. Look at Lady D. The sister says, insurance ain't cheap either. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we have to Cray, Mississippi. We got to be on point. We have to be on point. If you don't want to do it right, don't do it at all. That's what they say, right? Cray, Mississippi says, okay. So you don't want the couple? We need more than a couple. We got 67 people in the building now. So we need 67 times 1.2 million. Right? I think that's 1.2 million. So 1.2, yeah. Wait, hold on. 600 times 600, yeah, 600, that's 1.2 million, I believe. And then times 64. And then we need a little bit more over, maybe an extra 600,000 on top of all of our, budget. Yeah, because we want to make sure that we cover it. We have everything because, things happen. The glass window, sometimes when they're building stuff, it busts. You know what I'm saying? Things bust, things happen. Things get behind, like when you ordering wood, I'm just saying, we want to be ready. We want to have everything dressed. And now we know the immigrants are going, back to where they were from. So we have to make sure we have to have a budget for that too. We have to make sure that we get our houses built. We don't want to be having to wait like Dr. Umar 45,000 years. You know, we want to build and move into our houses. I'm just saying. Craig said that's not what you initially asked for. No, okay, this is okay. I'm not asking for nothing else. That is the original. I bumped it up to that. That's what we asking for, Craig, Mississippi. That's what we asking for. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You could just go ahead and you put that in the budget. Is that gonna be okay, or is that are we asking for too much? Because I can bump it all the way down. I can move gradually. I can just say, okay, we can all take a cruise, or we can go to Dubai or Waikiki. We can just take a vacation for right now if the funds ain't ready and available right now. I'm just saying we can all get on Spirit. We can go to Hawaii. We can go to Waikiki. We can go to the Maldives. Y'all know I want to go to the Maldives. We can go over there. We can take a trip. And we can do that. We can take a trip and wait on the neighborhood. What do y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if that's what y'all want to do. Craig, Mississippi. If you want to go ahead and donate, you can just donate some vacation money right now. Okay, but we still need Temu outfits because everybody's going to be Temu down. Absolutely, right? D-Dot, welcome back. Michael says, I'm sending my money in. Michael said, no, Michael, we got Craig, Mississippi. He's sounding like he got the budget. He sounded like he got a budget. We have a whole business meeting to try to see what our budget is going to be. I'm just saying. Dr. Sheree says, I love the travel. Oh my gosh, me too, Craig, Mississippi. Me too, Dr. Sheree. I love the travel. And we're trying to get Craig, Mississippi to come to an agreement. Tammy says, gotta have an emergency fund. Yes, we gotta have an emergency fund. We gotta make sure everybody got all of their medication, because y'all know maybe some people are on diabetic, some people are, got whatever going on. We got to make sure we got the medicine. We got to make sure we have the insurance. We got to make sure we are covered. We all got our Temu outfits together. We got to make sure all of that, right? Dida says the lounge is goody two shoes. Yes. Look, I'm trying to put it together. Craig, Mississippi says she gave up to 2 million. Everybody, she gave up 2 million. I'm just saying, no, we need a little bit more than. I think we need a little bit more than 2 million. Craig, I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Terry says, I'm my passport's ready. Are y'all passports ready? Y'all, Rakisha, your passport ready? TY, is your passport ready? Terry, Dr. Cherise, the real Estrella. Hey, how are you? David, Lady D, Craig, Mississippi, you got a passport? Dida, you got a passport? Lisa, Tammy, you got a passport? Do we all got passports? Put a yes in the comment box or a no. Does everybody have their passport? Is everybody ready to seal the deal with our nephew, Craig? Because we're trying to put this trip together and Craig is over here playing. He is playing, right? Okay, we got, yes, Seeker got one. Dr. Sharice, she got one. I got one. My baby Jamil got his passport too. We is passport ready. Seeker got the passport. Craig, Mississippi says, yes, of course. Okay, Craig is hosting the trip. Okay, Candy says, I was born passport ready. Okay, Candy, that's what I'm talking about. Waiting Chapper says yes. Candy says yes. The real Australia says, how you doing? I'm doing good. Lisa says no. Okay, Lisa, no problem. We will get you the application and we will have you passport ready soon. Arthur Ward says, no, he's scamming. He probably is, but we having a good time, right? Rakisha says no. All right, Rakisha, we'll get you ready. Tiff says no. Okay, Tiff, we'll get you ready. Dr. Sheree says, pure survival cruise. Let's go. Laughing out loud. I know, right? Tabby says, never been out. Tammy, Tammy, we got to get you out of country, Tammy. We got to get that passport and we got to get out of country, girl. We got to go. Craig, Mississippi says 2 million going. Okay, we'll take the 2 million. Okay, does everybody agree? We're going to take the 2 million from Cray and we are going on a vacation. Okay, where are we going to go, y'all? Where are we going to go? Cray, yes, we'll sign up. Okay, let me sign it. Let me sign on the dotted line. Okay, the lounge. Okay, we signed up for the contract. Okay, Cray, Mississippi. Oh, no, Cray. Oh. Oh no, Craig. Oh no, you can't renege on us, Craig. No. We all getting excited and we ready to go on this trip. Cray. You can't do us like that. You got to give us this 2 million or maybe even less than 2 million. Okay, we'll wait for the neighborhood. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to just go ahead and take a vacation now, and then we can wait for Cray to donate the other money to get the neighborhood. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm just saying. Cray said I tried. No. We want that money. We want the 2. We want it. We want it. We're gonna take it and we're gonna take a vacation. And we will wait for the bigger donation for the lounge, the neighborhood, right? If we gonna not doing like Umar. We is not gonna build no houses and let them sit there for 45 years and 12 days. We is gonna build them, and we have a year's time to build them, and everybody is moving in. We is here not to play, but to slay, right? I'm just saying, we is not playing. We not playing. We is not playing. We is not playing. Dr. Sheree says, I need to get away. I know, right? We need a getaway. We need a getaway. We got to go somewhere. Cray Mississippi says, you made fun. I'll stay. Cray Mississippi, you was a mess. I had a good time though. The real says how do you make what? Lives? Okay, I don't know what that means. Lisa says exactly, y'all. That was fun. Cray, you come over here trying to play with our emotions. Trying to get us all ready, but we know we need some passports. Tammy needs a passport. Ray Keisha, I believe, need a passport. We gonna be passport ready. Craig, don't be coming over here playing with us, okay? Because we trying to get our Temu outfits ready. Oh yeah, and we need new suitcases. So Craig, that's gonna be in the budget too, because everybody is gonna get some brand new suitcases too, right? We gonna, when we step out, we gonna step out in style, baby. I'm just saying, right? I am just saying. Drake's Dash Mustache. Where is he at? Drake's Dash Mustache. Where is Drake's Dash Mustache? Where is him at? I ain't seen him. He was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here. But y'all, oh my God, that is so fun. That was so fun. Cray, you was a mess, but I had a good time. Lady D says, meow, meow. Look, Lady D, that's what Dr. Umar said right now, y'all. He's over there crying a river. I'm telling y'all, I thought I felt some raindrops coming down, but that was just Dr. Umar crying over old girl, because old girl, I'm telling you, she didn't put the playbook on him. Y'all, she went over there and she played Dr. Umar all the way to the left. And she didn't put the whole cougar, the lion, the tiger, the big old cats on him, and he cannot function. I'm telling you, he had a whole crash out yesterday, baby. Was it yesterday, day before yesterday? That thing was so funny, y'all. I was like, you a grown man talking bad about this woman, talking about she smelled like the bottom of the ocean floor. She smells like a fish tank. But you weren't saying that before. You was saying, oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, you look so beautiful. All of that. And then after you got your cheeks claps and your feelings hurt, now you want to talk about how stanky and bad her meow smells, right? But when you first got there, you didn't take her to no hospital. You knew that her cat was dead. You knew her cat had died. And you ain't gonna take her to the hospital to get her help. You're not trying to take her to the ER or maybe even the urgent care to revive the kitty cat. The kitty cat has died. And now you smell the kitty cat and you didn't even try to take her to the hospital. I'm just saying, y'all, where do they do that at, Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar, you was trying to pledge allegiance to the Jamaican or African flag, and we don't even live in Africa or Jamaica. We live here in the United States. So that's how I knew you was over there lying, and slinging snot. I'm just saying, right? Cray Mississippi says, I was serious if it's something worthwhile, but you all talking what you wanted, not for the knots. What do you mean? Not for the what? Oh, Cray, Mississippi. Are you serious? It's a heart attack, because we can plan us a trip. Now, don't play with us. Don't play it. I'm telling you, I will get us all a trip. and awesome team. You better come with a budget. I'm just saying that budget better be right, Craig, because everybody in the building is gonna go, and whoever's not in the building, they just gonna miss out. I'm just saying, Craig, Mississippi, don't play. Look, don't play with us now. The knots. I said have knots. What do you mean knots? NOT, what do you mean knots? Look, Craig, Mississippi, don't play with us, okay? Don't play with us. Don't play with us, okay? Having us all hype and getting ready to go take a vacation, and you falling short with the budget. Look, don't play with us. Don't play. Me and my baby, we be ready to hit them streets. Look, me and Jamil, we be ready to hit them streets, okay? Them airplanes, the highways, the byways. I'm telling you, we be ready, right? Craig, Mississippi says, poor people have the knots. You was a mess, Craig. I am not fooling with you. I am not fooling with you. You just get the budget together, okay? All right, Craig. All right, nephew. Because, nephew, you over there playing with our emotions. We trying to take a vacation and you over here cutting up. You over here cutting up in these YouTube streets, Craig, Mississippi. We cannot with you, okay? We cannot. But y'all, I have fun. I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm about to get off of here, y'all, and finish doing stuff that I have to do. You know, them chores never stop, y'all. They never stop, right? Secret says, I'm going to sip this beverage in the corner. You was a best seeker. Sister says, like Dr. Umar hit the bottom in that dumpster diving. Yeah, he was deep sea diving. He was deep sea diving and was acting like he wasn't doing nothing but getting his what did he call it, y'all? His what did he call it, y'all? His Pan-African ate up. I was like, Umar, are you serious? Stop, Dr. Umar. Hey, Peng, how are you? Welcome. Peng says, even a real player would have had an excuse and went to the left, the exit, laughing out. I know, right? There's no way, no man. Y'all tell me, all the men in the building, there's no way you're going to get this girl, get her. I don't know if he got her a ticket or how she got there. I don't know. Let me say that. However she got there, there's no way if you guys are in a hotel late at night, because he said it was late at night. I forget the exact words he used, but there's no way a man is just going to let you, what did he say? She gummy my something he said. I was like, he is a mess. But anyway, they're not going to do that without you doing number two. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let you just do that and not make a home run. I'm sorry, Dr. Umar. That's just not happening. I'm sorry. Yeah, Shango. Yeah, that's what he said, Shango. Gummy his Shango or something like that. He said, I was like, what in the world? Dr. Umar, you need to go down and have a couple of seats and see when that school is going to get built, because you've been collecting money from people for a very long time and we ain't seen no progress. I'm just saying, right? It sounds very suspicious, right, y'all? It sounds very, very suspicious, right? Craig, Mississippi says, my G6 capacity is 13 to 9. Sorry, can't take everyone. Get out of here, Craig, Mississippi. Go somewhere and sit down and have a seat. Well, you better order a bus, because there's a lot of us. 63 people in the building. 63 people. That's enough to get about 2 or 3 buses to get us to the port if we're going to take a cruise, to the airport or whatever. Or all of us individually get wherever we need to get Ubering. Uber budget. That's what we need. We need an Uber budget, okay? Let me see. Eric says, some black guy chased me down and... Lord, y'all, people be trolling. Sister says he got that alley caviar. You was the best. Tabby says we know he taking it from wherever he go get it. Period. Exactly, right? Laura says goat throat. Yes, that's what he was calling her, a whole goat throat. I'm like, were you saying, or maybe y'all were talking nasty, I believe, on the text messages before she came and made her first appearance, because that's how it all went down, because that's how y'all was talking. But baby, she did that and did a whole bunch of other things, and then had you turned out and had you pee whipped, if y'all know what I mean. Had you pee whipped to where you over there crying, slinging, sucking your thumb and everything else, right? I mean, he got her, I mean, she got him sucking that thumb. Like, was it Freddie P? Freddie P, what's her name? That girl, the one in the, the one at the making of the band, remember? He said, she said that, not she said, what's his name? Not Freddie P, but the other one. What's the other tall one? He said he's the one who caught Freddie P and old girl in the room, and he said Freddie P was with his thumb in the mouth, sucking his thumb. I was like, that's exactly how Dr. Umar is over there, crying, slinging snot, playing with his ear. Oh, she loving, or maybe he got a pacifier. I don't know, y'all. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I had a good time. Nephew, Craig, Mississippi, you was a mess, but welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Oh my God, y'all is hilarious. But I had a good time, and if Craig lets us sign on the fine line to get us a vacation, okay, Craig, we gonna be ready. Don't you worry. Everybody is gonna be passport ready, and that budget better be ready. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because we will come and we will look. We will double team you, Craig. Don't let us come and set us up for us ready to have us a good time. Okay, okay. Tabby says thank you for getting on your job. Period. Yes. Yes. But thank y'all. I had a great time as always. I love all of y'all. Thank you, all of my mods. Tammy, D. Seeker. Who else? All of my mods. If I didn't name you, all of y'all, and everybody that came. All my family. Y'all are all family, y'all. Thank you guys. If you haven't hit the like button on the way out, hit the like button. What up, Craig, Mississippi? Poor people, let me know. We all look. If y'all are poor, put a 1 in the chat. Let me hurry up and put a 1. Let me put a 1 in the chat. All of us. Put a 1 in the chat, everybody. Craig, Mississippi, don't play with us. Stay with us, okay? Don't play with us. Stay with us. We need our vacation. Don't come over here. Don't come over here teasing us with no vacation, right? Don't come over there. Don't do us like, look, don't do us, okay? Don't do us, Craig, Mississippi, because we need a vacation, right? We all need a vacation, okay? All right, we're going to get passports and we're going to get some Uber money so everybody can get to the airport, okay? All right, Craig? So don't play with us, stay with us. But y'all, I love y'all. Have a good night. And y'all, we're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to have fun again, y'all. I had a great time. Love you guys. Have a good night. Sleep